Welcome back to computer science. What were you learning about yesterday? Namespace and scope, I think. Scope is like where basically an object is available or a name is available to be called. It's basically also where the section of the code or part of the code program code where a name and object are available. In the namespace, a namespace, that is it's a dictionary, or it acts just like it, and it stores names and objects. And that's how when you call a function or you call a variable or you reference a variable, that's where it's getting the information from, is from the namespace. At any given time, there are four namespaces. You've got built-in namespace, global namespace, and local namespace. But really there's two locals. There's an outer function, inner function, potentially. Yeah, there is. And if there's no function, then the local namespaces are the global namespace. And when the interpreter is searching for a name, it will start with the local namespace, and then it will look in the global, and then it will look in the built-in, in that order. Local variables are variables within a function. The scope is within the function. Global variables are outside of functions, and our global variables are available from the assignment statement to the end of the file, and that's their namespace. That's their scope, and that's where the name and object will be in namespace, available for reference or calling or changing. In order to change a global variable within a function, you're going to have to use a global statement. However, this is really recommended against using almost always, just because it adds a lot of complexity and unintended changes that can make debugging the program much more difficult and reading the program much more difficult. So there's also the locals and globals functions, built-in functions that will basically print out the current global namespace if you use globals, or current local namespace if you use the locals function. Okay, global variables. You don't need to use the global statement in a function to modify mutable objects. Namespace maps name to objects. Objects can include, or names can include, variables and functions. Values of variables are found by looking in the namespace dictionaries, keys being names, values being objects. Globals and locals, there's at least 3 nested scopes that are active at any given time in a program's execution: built-in scope, global scope, local scope. Technically the 4th one. When searching for a name, local scope is checked first. Okay, the scope resolution is a term for searching the namespace or namespaces for a given name. Alright, so I'm going to continue learning. I'll back to recall what I learned in a little bit. Alright, I just finished up lecture 19, which was on namespaces, scopes, and functions with branches and loops. So the last of the notes for the namespace was Frame is another term for namespace, and you can have multiple variables with the same name that evaluates different values because of different namespaces. So you can have a local variable and a global variable of the same name, but evaluate different values because of the namespaces. So yeah, that's it. I realized I have a quiz 3 is live right now and it's due tomorrow. So either I'll be back later today or tomorrow to take that quiz. That's what I'll do next. But crazy how, yeah, that was lecture 19 I just finished. Dude, there's only 28 lectures. There's only 28 lectures. Holy cow. Wow. We only have 9 more lectures? Holy cow. Time flies, dude. Wow. Anyway, that's it for today. Talk to you later today or tomorrow. See you. All right, I'm gonna take the quiz 3 right now. Let's do it. So, I'll be back to recall what happened in a little bit. Talk to you soon. All right, just completed the test. I did or quiz did an hour and 29 minutes. I took the whole time there. I went all out. Sick of not getting like the high score in the class, so I thought I would go all out on this one and actually like do test taking strategies and check my answers. And I'll say I would have missed like many points, like 1, 2, 3, 4 points if I didn't check my answers, because there are all these little things, little edge cases that I would have missed, and I got them back. So I'm pretty sure I did probably pretty well. I'm assuming this is going to be a pretty difficult, or the most difficult quiz so far, as far as like lowest mean score, but that one I'm feeling good about. So, we'll see how I did in about a week from now. So, talk to you tomorrow for some more new stuff. See ya.